Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. So for this week's video, I wanted to talk about some Disneyland secrets. For this video, I want to talk about secrets that you can just walk up to and see for yourself as long as you're inside the park or parks. Before we get into the Disneyland secrets, I want to make sure that you guys are subscribing to my channel. Just click on that button below. It'll keep you updated on any new videos that I have uploaded. So for the first secret, I want to talk about the fire station. Now I know right above is Walt's apartment and many people know about that secret, but right below is the fire station. And if you walk inside, you'll notice that little fire truck, and to the left there is a bell that you can ring. If you just pull on that little metal chain, it'll make a little ding noise. It's a fun little secret thing to do when you go to Disneyland. For the next secret, if you make your way towards the castle down Main Street and look to your left, there's a little restaurant called Refreshment Corner. Now you'll notice that there's a Coke chandelier looking thing, and around it are these red and white light bulbs. If you look really closely, one of those light bulbs is painted both red and white. I don't know the story behind it, but I just assumed that they ran out of room and didn't want two of the same color light bulbs next to each other. If you make your way towards the Jungle Cruise exit and you ask a cast member, you can get yourself a free little map that lays out the entire Jungle Cruise ride. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little printout. It's free. Just beyond the Jungle Cruise is the Indiana Jones ride. That ride itself has fun little secrets within it. Most people know about, if you pull the bamboo pole, the spikes kind of fall down from the ceiling. If you pull the rope, someone below who's working on the excavation site kind of drops all their tools and starts yelling at you. But right outside the Indiana Jones ride, if you look to the right of the Fast Pass line, there is a tree, and at the base of that tree is a tiny little house. The story behind this little house comes from a 1955 children's book titled The Little Man of Disneyland, and it's about this little leprechaun who lives in a tiny house at the roots of the Disneyland tree. So this little house acts as a monument to that story, and it's a fun little Easter egg that a lot of people miss when they're just going straight towards Indiana Jones. Now to the left of the castle is Fantasy Fair. If you go into Fantasy Fair, at the center of it is Rapunzel's tower. Now if you wait till after dark, the tower itself will begin to light up and play a little music from the movie. Past Fantasy Fair and in through the castle, you'll find yourself in Fantasyland. In Fantasyland, there's a Snow White ride. When you walk to the front of the line, you'll notice a golden book and a golden apple. If you put your hand on the top of the golden apple, it'll make a fun little sound effect related to the movie. Right across from the Snow White ride is the Peter Pan ride. That ride always has a long line. Every time I go there, the wait is anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half. However, I learned something new about the line itself. If you have the Disney Play app, you can access a game for the Peter Pan ride while you're waiting in line. It really helps pass the time. Part of this game is a scavenger hunt where you have to find little carvings throughout the waiting queue. When you click on the picture of the lamp inside the app itself, it'll access the lamp in real life and Tinkerbell will pop up. In Tomorrowland is Star Wars Launch Bay. Inside you could find various characters from Chewbacca to Darth Vader. You could see a bunch of different art from the Star Wars movies, replicas, models, figures. However, one secret in there is really surprising and not even Star Wars related. A cast member actually told me to look up and I would find a Venom action figure that was about this big. So I spent a good few hours wandering around the whole place looking for this Venom action figure, and I could not find it for the life of me. Eventually I asked a cast member if they knew about this secret. They led me over to where Boba Fett usually takes pictures with people. To the left of the bar area is a model of the Dejeric game played on the Millennium Falcon. And if you look above, there's a row of various things on the top. If you look really closely to the right of the row, underneath this kind of almost basket-like thing is a Venom action figure. It took forever for me to get a good picture, and even then the picture didn't turn out that great. So hopefully you can see inside the image that little Venom action figure. In California Adventure, if you make your way to Hollywood Land, you'll find the Disney Animation Building. Inside that building is the Sorcerers Workshop. If you make your way there, you'll notice that each of the walls has a theme. For instance, one of the themes are characters who are the voice of reason. One of the themes are characters who are wish makers. One of the themes are characters who are villains. And finally, you have a wall with characters who are in flight. Now that itself may not be impressive, however, if you look up, you'll notice that there are a few lanterns hanging up that are themed after certain Disney movies. So first we have the lantern that has Aladdin's face, as well as the snake that Jafar turns into and the scarab that opens up the Cave of Wonders. We also have a lantern that shows Alice's face, as well as little card guards that work for the Queen of Hearts. Next up you have Mulan and the statue of Mushu before he becomes his moving form. And there is also Simba, and if you look above, it's the image of Simba that Rafiki draws on that great tree. Those aren't the only secrets in this room. When you first walk into the room, if you were to turn around, you'll notice a big wall with the face of Walt Disney on it. Under Walt's face is a secret code. In that secret code, it simply says Walt and Roy, representing Walt Disney and his brother Roy. Well, I hope you guys got a kick out of this video, and I hope you learned some new secrets about the parks. Hopefully you guys can go explore those areas that I pointed out to you. And hey, if there's any other secrets that are easily accessible, please let me know in the comments below. I always love finding new things when I visit the park. So don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you want to keep updated on any future videos I will be posting, and hey, comment any suggestions for whatever you would like to know about or see in my future videos. Thanks again, guys.